Hey guys, John V from PhoneArena here. Right now you're watching our video review of the Moga Pro Power Controller. This is actually the successor to last year's Moga Pro Controller. As its name implies, it's all about the power with this one. It actually features an internal battery so you could charge your devices as you're playing a game. Thankfully, they didn't mess around too much with the design. They kind of taken away a couple of cosmetic stuff, but for the most part, it looks identical to its predecessor. Gone are the rubberized accents, which kind of hug the sides of the controller. This time around, it's uniformly plastic all around. It has a mostly matte finish to it, a little bit on the glossy side towards the front, but for the most part, like I said, it doesn't really change that much. Yet again, it has a layout very similar to the Xbox 360 controller, which is fantastic just because it's going to be something that many people are going to be familiar with. Just like before, there are two analog sticks similar to what you find on any home console controller, and they're fantastic just because they're very comfortable and super responsive. There's a directional pad, and the nice thing about it is that it's raised, very distinctive to the touch, very responsive too, and super sturdy. 4 circular-sized physical buttons hug the right side, and just like the directional pad, they're raised, ample in size, and very tactile to the touch. On the top edge, you have 2 shoulder buttons right here, and 2 analog triggers. Rounding things out, there's a full-size USB port and a micro USB port in the back. With the micro USB port, it charges its internal battery, so you can use it to actually charge a device, and that's what the USB port here is for. So you use the accompanying micro USB cable to attach your smartphone, or if you have an iPhone, you could use the appropriate cable for that. In addition to using it independently, just like before, there is an adjustable smart lock right here, which allows us to attach our smartphones to it. So we have a great viewing experience as we're playing a game. And it can even accommodate large handsets like the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, or even bigger ones like the Samsung Galaxy Mega. Overall, the controller has a very sturdy construction with it. There's some weight, which is nice. It complements its overall construction. And for the most part, I find it very comfortable and easy to use just because, like I said before, it mimics the layout of a regular home console controller. Now, what's great about the Moga Pro Power is that it gives us an uncompromised experience. So if you're used to a home console controller, you're going to fit right in with this one here just because the layout's the same, and it works well for a variety of different games, whether it's an action game, first-person shooter, or even a racing game. It's just the complete package. Fortunately, the Moga Pro Power is supported by a lot of games through the Google Play Store, so there's no shortage of different titles, whatever you like. But on top of that, it also supports emulators, so you can map the buttons to the controller layout scheme, so it just shows the kind of flexibility you get with it. At the end of the day, the core function of this controller doesn't change much from its predecessor, but they do have the addition of the built-in battery, so you could actually charge your device. Now, it's not meant to actually charge our devices fully, but rather it's meant to maintain its battery level as we're playing games, just because we know it's processor intensive and eats up a lot of battery. This is the type of thing for serious and hardcore gamers. If you play every day and you love doing it in mobile, this is the companion device you're gonna want to check out. It's $80, $79.99, which is, I believe, a $20 increase from last year's Moga Pro price. But with the Moga Pro Power, of course, you get some new features like that internal battery, which some people will find useful. If you don't need that, we'd recommend probably still sticking with the Moga Pro just because you'll save the money. And on top of that, the layout and the feel is almost identical to each other. So if you guys want to learn more about the Moga Pro Power, you could check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.